Hello, is this Mr. Gambino here with a new stream. And this stream I'm going over the first day of the Los Santos, of the Grand Theft Auto Online, Los Santos Tuners DLC, and going over first day of it. And yeah, it is a tiny bit after midnight, but it's still within the first 24 hours, which I'm completely cool with, so I'm still counting it towards day one. But yeah. The stream will be primarily focused on the Los Santos car meet, and then going over like patch notes, the Rockstar Newswire, and then yeah, Los Santos car meet, Rockstar Newswire, the patch notes, and then I'll probably set up the like auto shop property thing as well. But I do not plan on doing any sort of robberies on this stream. I don't really think I'm going to be buying any of the vehicles, by the way, because I'm not the most interested in any of the vehicles, because I doubt there's a single, like, useful vehicle, obviously with, like, weaponry and all that. I mean, for, like, in general, like, free mode use, not, like, just primarily for, like, racing kind of stuff. So this kind of update's not really for me anyways. I'm proud to say I've grinded the most I've ever grinded for any sort of update, especially with Capri Guys being like the easiest way of making money. And from what I hear, it wasn't really necessarily nerfed all that hard with this update, which is very good. Lots of things probably did get changed with it and all, but yeah. I'll fly over here for now. But yeah. The stream is mainly going to be focused on the like lighter stuff, not necessarily the heavy, like, not necessarily any of the like heavy stuff at all. And by heavy stuff, I mean like the content editions, so the robberies, those I feel are more worth doing on their own. Like I said, I'll probably set up the auto shop at most when it comes to the auto shop side of things. But yeah. Haven't checked the email yet, actually. Yeah, Los Santos car meet. Hey babe, if you guys I know say you are a driver, you heard of the Alice car meet? It's a little something taking over this town. You want it in on it? You hit us up in separate spots. Meet me, which is right here with this icon here. Alice car meet. Pretty cool LS icon there, actually. But yeah, I suppose might as well go into some of the more obvious stuff right now. So obviously that would be like the property and whatnot. I'll start with some vehicles, show off the vehicles. Like, I'm just going to show off the prices. I don't really intend on buying any of them necessarily. Even though I got 11 million, I'd rather have it for better things or save it for better stuff. I have like all the weaponized stuff in the game, I know, but yeah. I don't know how these perform yet, obviously, because Brophy 1322 hasn't tested anything as far as I'm aware, like, in a major video at least. So I want to kind of wait to see how they perform and stuff before I buy them and whatnot. But yeah. Starting with Luxury Motorsport is Obey Tailgater S, obviously. 4-door here. Basically it's another version of Michael's vehicle from the store mode, which is pretty cool. I think you actually get to test drive it actually when you set up like the auto shop. I think you have to actually get Mimi's like Tailgater S. Or actually it might be Santa or something. But yeah. Has a trade price that you get somehow. Okay, yeah. Completing the auto shop setup. Because you actually get to test drive it in there. So if you want a little feel of it, just do that. Though it might not have performance upgrades for all I know. The Euros. As I went over on my video, it's actually a returning vehicle from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That's like 1.3 to like 1.8 or something. But yeah, if I am going to buy anything, it's probably going to be the Euros and then the ZR380 because those are retro vehicles from San Andreas. But yeah, I'm probably not going to buy any vehicles. I don't really feel I'm that interested in buying any of the vehicles necessarily on this stream just yet. But you have to just become a member apparently of Dallas Car Meet to get the trade price. So you get that very early on. But yeah, this is like a vehicle that you had to do for like the export and import, I'm pretty sure, which was an activity in San Andreas. But it's kind of like the hot list thing is based off, apparently. I saw like other streamers doing the like hot list thing, or kind of showed it off. There's like a chalkboard kind of thing, of course, similar to what's in the 3D universe. GTAs, which this is from San Andreas again, when it comes to the GTA series. So pretty interesting, they brought back the Euros in this update. And then the other San Andreas vehicle they brought, again, details are in my like video from before as well. You're seeing this ZR350. And yeah, this is a sport car. I would imagine the Euros is also a sport car, I want to say. But yeah, ZR350, I think that was like the vehicle he actually used in one of the like races in San Andreas. I think it was like a vehicle used in like a race in one of the like storyline missions. So it had a pretty significant use in the storyline in a way for the ZR350s. So that was pretty cool. Whereas I think the Euros, like I said, is just a very rare vehicle that you had to get for export-import. Which is like a side activity you could do in the San Andreas. See, this one's 1.2 to 1.6. Increase reputation level, apparently, so that one's free to reputation. This one you do the auto shop setup, this one you get just by becoming a member. This one's free reputation. And then yeah, Jester RR, another version of the Jester. Maybe the Jester Classic in particular. I think the Jester Classic was kind of the closest thing to this, I would imagine, before this released. But most are just going to simply be tied to reputation, which is probably the most lengthy way. So yeah, these two are pretty easy to get, not so much these two so far. And yeah, there's 6 on this website right now. The Dinka RT 3000, which is one of the 3 new vehicles that are released initially here. Like, completely new vehicles, which means that they've never appeared before. 5 of the vehicles had, like, existing versions, obviously, in this game or other games and whatnot. And then, like I said, the Euros and the R350, those are returned from San Andreas. But yeah, simply a reputation again for this one, for the trade price. Warner HKR, another version of the Warner that was from like on the hipster DLC or whatever, back from like 2014 or whatever. Rotation level again, not surprising, that's going to be a lot of the trade price stuff. Clico is one of those like couple like completely new vehicles in a way, the Clico GPTF. Again, just reputation. This Clico seems like it might be the most expensive one right now, so that's pretty interesting, especially being on Sovereign and not the Legendary Motorsport, which I feel tends to have the most expensive in a way. Typically, and the Remus. I think the Remus you can actually get as like the prize vehicle right now, so you don't have to actually purchase the Remus, you can actually like unlock it, you can actually like earn it if you get like top 3 in like street races like 3 days in a row or something if I saw right. Which probably isn't too hard at all. Street races could maybe be done as low as 2 and 4 players or something like that, so it could be pretty easy. I'll verify of course when we get to that point. But yeah. Futo GTX. Reputation again. And Dominator GTT. I believe this one's actually the cheapest of the day one vehicles here. But yeah. Seems all the vehicles for day one at least have trade prices. I wouldn't doubt that there might be at least one vehicle that's not tied to a trade price. I wouldn't doubt it one bit. But at least for day one, all 10 vehicles are tied to a trade price. So that's what I'll do for now. I actually think you have to kind of go into LS Carmi, if I recall, to get started on the property side of things. I want to say. Alright, yeah, I don't have the property option available yet. But yeah. I actually might go over some stuff on the Rockstar Newswire and then the patch notes, and if I get any viewers for any reason, I might try to do some stuff in game, of course, instead. To kind of keep things moving. But yeah. Guess I'll kind of start on the Rockstar Newswire. GTA Online with Santos tuners out now. Try to hopefully remember what they have and haven't covered already. Try to just talk about some new stuff here. But yeah, we didn't necessarily know about the new auto shop property, which I'll be going into more later on because I can't like show it off yet because I need to go for the intro and whatnot. There's apparently 6 epic new robbery style missions. I don't know if they confirmed the amount, and they didn't really talk about the robberies on that one newswire they did like a few days ago or something. So yeah, I might be talking a lot about the robberies. I just won't be doing robberies on the stream, or probably won't be at least. And yeah, the robberies are called like contracts, kind of similar to like the biker contracts in name in a way. But yeah. Paragraph, and yeah, that was like paragraph number 2 in a way. Paragraph number 3 doesn't really talk about much that we didn't already know about. They actually talk about a drip feed vehicle, which is the P-Fister Comet S2 that will be for next week. So we know we're going to be getting the P-Fister Comet S2 apparently for the next event week. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to get one of the P-Fister vehicles. I think there's actually another P-Fister vehicle, if I've heard correctly, as well. So there's actually 2 P-Fister vehicles with this update. So we'll be getting one of the P-Fister vehicles probably next week, which is the P-Fister Comet S2 again, which I believe is obviously like a successor to the P-Fister Comet S, which I believe is actually a vehicle from like the Doomsday Heist or something for the original Comet S or whatever. I kind of have a little look there. Honestly, there might be looks at like discounts and stuff, but unless they talk about like discounts and then like money opportunities on like the newswire, I probably won't really be going over them. And there's gonna be a lot of covers, so I might not be talking too much about discounts and stuff, like I traditionally do. Let's see, where's the Comet S or whatever? I think it's in Doomsday Heist, if I recall. Oh, it's the SR, apparently. But yeah, I was thinking of the P-Fister Comet S or SR, whatever. Kind of reminds me of that for the Comet S2, at least according to the sounds of it. So maybe that's like the S1 in a way, I don't know. But yeah, you can actually test drive the P-Fister Comet S2, if I haven't mentioned it. You can actually use that as a test drive vehicle right now, and I believe there's like 3 test drive vehicles in total. And apparently every week the test drive vehicles will be changing, so you can test like a couple vehicles like every single like event week essentially. So So pretty cool stuff. Again, more looks at that later on. And I think the next paragraph after that doesn't really talk about much new that we didn't already kind of know. And actually, why am I wearing a scuba suit? Oh yeah, wait, I know why I'm wearing a scuba suit, that's right. Because I was doing a lot of Cayo Perico. But yeah, I was doing a lot of Cayo Perico actually. To grind for a lot of money, and I managed to get to 11 million. Which is lower than I wanted to be, because I was buying a lot of stuff and whatnot. For like the week of two. I was like grinding Cayo Perico like crazy for a week or two, and I was buying a lot of stuff. And I'm proud to say, if I didn't mention, I actually own all the weaponized vehicles. Now I own at least one of every single weaponized vehicle. I don't have like free versions of like the Cerberus and stuff like that. But I own at least one version of every single weaponized vehicle, and I know I have like every single Pegasus vehicle now. So my vehicle inventory is very huge now, for sure, in terms of the useful stuff in the game. So I could go more chill and actually buy some vehicles if I wanted to. Like I said, I might buy the Euros and then the CR350, if anything, but yeah. Don't entirely know how I want to feel about the vehicles yet. So this isn't entirely my kind of update. I'm not the hugest car person, but yeah. Obviously still try to do a lot of stuff with this event week stream. I mean, not event week stream, but the day one stream for the update. But yeah. The characters involved with the robberies apparently are known as like KDJ and then Santa, which kind of reminds me of Santa Nove, whatever that like brand or whatever, but I don't think that character's name or anything has anything to do with that manufacturer. And just saying it reminds me of that. But yeah, from what I hear with the robberies, apparently there's like 2 like small missions you do, and then you have to do like 1 huge mission. And I believe it actually tells you the payout you receive for it like before you start the whole thing. And yeah, it's like under 200,000 I think per one, at least so far. I think there's going to be a couple drip feed robbery kind of things, of course, similar to like Red Dead in a way, obviously. Red Dead Online, obviously, I mean. And yeah, Auto Shop has another 10-car garage. However, I think you need to do this setup in order to get the garage part of the property. So you gotta at least set up the like entire like business for the auto shop to even get to your storage in the first place, I want to say. And the I think they call it a hot list thing that they teased before, the exotic exports. It seems that's what they call it, but yeah, it's like I said, it's basically like the 3D universe where there's like a chalkboard of like vehicles you have to get and whatnot. Some of them are day one, but I think I also saw some of them are like DLC vehicles. So unfortunately, I feel it's probably in the form of like random events, because obviously a lot of DLC vehicles don't really spawn on the streets, obviously. So I feel it's going to be a lot of like random events and stuff. So I feel the hot list probably won't be too worth it. And I think it changes like daily or something, from what I hear. But yeah, it says daily list on the newswire, in fact, even for the exotic exports. You can apparently get a car lift, which is involved with like the modification business part of the auto shop. But yeah, there's more music apparently. The more music thing we didn't exactly know. We kinda knew tiny bits that there was new music. But it's actually a collectible, I believe, with the music. Which, the collectibles for the music, I'll probably be doing in another part, like in another stream. I'll probably do a stream just for the music collectibles. But I think I hear there's only like a few of them and whatnot, so maybe I'll do some like kind of grinding stuff as well. But yeah. there's apparently collectible media sticks that you can get that unlocks new music, which actually I think I want to kind of show that off. I think you can see it if you don't have any as well. There, found a collection of media sticks that contain music, EPs, mixtapes, live recordings, and more from locations around Los Santos. You can find out a media player and set via inventory section of the interaction menu. But yeah, anything for the media player that you collect will show up here, apparently. Pretty cool new thing they added, apparently, for those who might not like a cluttered radio wheel, is you can actually like select which stuff you want and don't want to show, actually. So for example, I think you can literally take off all of them. Which obviously for me, being a YouTuber and stuff, that would be great, but I think you would probably still get music in like the interiors and stuff, so I still would rather like stick to having the audio setting off, even if it means like losing out on like the ambient music or like the score music when they're doing like setup stuff and whatnot. So fortunately that setting does prevent that, but pretty nice for those who do streams and YouTube and stuff and stuff. But like I said, you probably still get like radio music and stuff and like different interiors and stuff. I see that the auto shop actually has like a radio in it, and it tends to play music automatically like every time you go in it, for example. I don't think this would block that out entirely. I could be wrong. But yeah, you can literally turn all of it off, and then if I hold left there, it just says radio off, so that's pretty cool. So for those who like that, it's pretty nice, but when I don't have the thing, when I don't have like my audio setting off for music or whatever, like when I'm not doing something for YouTube or something, I don't think that's something I'd really want to do. So for me, I don't know, I feel it's kind of pointless when there's already a setting in the menu to turn off all the music in the first place. Because I don't feel this will turn off like all the music and the like interiors and stuff like that, so yeah, pretty interesting nevertheless. So yeah, if for some reason you only want to listen to certain stations and don't have to like go through all the different other ones, then you could probably literally turn off all but like one if you wanted, if you want just one particular station, for example. So yeah, you can basically customize the radio to your intent, which is pretty cool. Not something I would have expected of all things in this update. It's also something pretty cool with snacks, apparently, and I want to show off later, for sure. Okay, I don't know why that says 49 out of 50. I'm pretty sure I did destroy all 50 when I did a Signal Jammers live stream, whatever. So that's some pretty interesting stuff that was added to the interaction menu. Actually, I want to show off some objectives, because I think they added some new daily objectives. Like, yeah, none of those are really new, I imagine, but I think you can have some new daily objectives, I imagine. But yeah, that's some pretty interesting changes for sure. Apparently it sounds like there's 20 tracks that were made for Los Santos tuners, going off the Rockstar Newswire. And yeah, if you collect all 4 Circle Loco Media 6, apparently there's 4 of them, you can unlock the Circle Loco T, which is a pretty unique clothing item you can unlock, obviously. And then they show like the new rides, but it's just the same 10 from the Newswire like a few days ago. And obviously there's trip feed vehicles, unlike Los Santos Summer Special, which was like the previous summer update from the previous year, that didn't have drip feed for some reason. Born X-Rays rise on the Ellis Street we're seeing, apparently. Okay, seems like just a bunch of like clothing stuff. I guess I might talk about it. But if you complete a robbery contract finale, you can unlock a white Born X-Rays tee, apparently. And you can pick up a Blackborn X-Race tee from any clothing store, apparently. But yeah, it also talks about like the PS5, Xbox Series X and XS versions. Talks about those in the slightest with like the speed upgrades again, but they didn't really go into much more detail, unfortunately. This week, apparently, there's a special arcade bonus. Playing online anytime this week will make you eligible to receive a free Race and Chase arcade cabinet inside the Auto Shop property, which will be made available whenever you purchase the Auto Shop, now or anytime in the future. So playing this week will give you like the Race and Chase arcade games, apparently, for the Auto Shop, which is pretty cool. But obviously if you bought them in the arcade, there's not really much of a point, in my opinion, but I guess it's never a place to play those, I suppose. Like for me, for example, I recently bought the arcade games, like all the arcade games I didn't have within like the last week or two, so my arcade's like complete now. I think there is a Drip Beat arcade cabinet from what I hear, but that might be more for like a certain particular like video or something. In the paragraph after that's not really anything new. But yeah, apparently the Innis Remus, which is a new vehicle, is actually the like vehicle you can win that's on top of like the Slam truck. That's like the test ride challenge. But yeah, the test ride challenge apparently contains like the Innis Remus, again, one of 10 new vehicles that were added today, or yesterday. But yeah, like I said, I started this like literally right at midnight or something, I want to say. I started this, but still, it's within the first 24 hours of the DLC. Still, it's kind of within the first 24 hours still, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, and like I said, you have to place top 3 in a street race for 3 days in a row between now and the 27th. So yeah, the prize thing, the prize ride. The new prize ride is a week-long thing similar to the podium vehicle. Which actually, let me go to the casino to show off the podium vehicle, I suppose. Since there are still podium vehicles, obviously. So I'll go to the casino, show off the podium thing right now. I believe it's the Ocelot Lynx, I want to say, which I don't think is a good podium vehicle from what I recall hearing. I think it's a pretty expensive sport car, and then for the price, it's not really good performance-wise, so obviously winning it, you don't have to spend like 1.7 million, but apparently the performance isn't really there for that vehicle, from what I hear. But I almost completely forgot about the podium vehicle because of the prize ride, apparently. So that was interesting. So there's kind of like 2 vehicles that can win now with the prize ride for the Alice Cart me being a thing now. Obviously the casino one is much easier to win, I would imagine, but obviously it relies on luck, mainly, with spinning the wheel and hoping it goes on the right thing. Whereas the new prize ride thing, you have to actually like win, like a challenge kind of thing. So do my one little wheel spin here. Okay, I got 40,000 apparently. I'll take it. Even though I got like 11 million right now, but still. Not enough to buy everything, but I don't even really want any of the vehicles anyways. But yeah, you can see the text links on there in the back there, so yeah, that's the Ocelot links. Which I think is from like Cunning Stunts or something. Maybe the original Cunning Stunts, I want to say. Okay, yeah. It is from the original Cunning Stunts DLC, the Ocelot links. So you'll be saving 1,735,000 on this vehicle apparently. Plus if you keep delivery on it, I think you can save like another like 20,000 at most probably. But yeah. And actually, I don't actually think it had a livery on it. I want to say it didn't have a livery on it. Which you can't normally get it without a livery when you first buy it. I think you can take off the livery when you go into LS Customs, but I think when you first buy it you're limited to the 2 liveries, but yeah. Seems getting it from the podium gives you like a livery list version of the links, which again you have to actually normally pay a small little fee at least. Yeah, you have to pay some fee, I think, to take off the livery normally. So you won't have to pay that little tiny fee. So I guess I'll go on to Bruffy 1322's spreadsheet thing and go over the performance here. Because yeah, I don't recall it being good for performance for the price at least. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a sports car. Also, links for performance. Alright, yeah. Lap time's not good for the vehicle, which lap time's the majority of stuff for this vehicle. Okay. Alright, so the performance for the also links the podium vehicle here. It is 51st place. Yeah, it is 51st place for lap time out of 77 sport cars. And that's before the release of the Los Santos tuners, which, yeah, there's obviously more sport cars, so that's obviously going to go even below 51st place, I imagine, with the Los Santos tuners being thing now. But yeah, at minimum, it's kind of 51st place. All that great, and then for top speed. Top speed's a significant improvement of 18th place, but it's kind of well beyond the top 10. And it probably would be like in the 20th placements for all I know now with Los Santos tuners being a thing. So yeah, not good performance at all, and then I don't really know if the customizations are necessarily all that good. For liveries, you only have these 2 options, or obviously you can go without a livery. And yeah, there is no livery on it actually, which I kind of like, because like I said, you have to actually normally go to the modification shop to get a livery-less version. Because when going on the website, you don't have the option for no livery. So very interesting. Good choice in my opinion of having no livery on it actually. But yeah, I probably won't really go over the time trials, honestly, because, like I said, a lot of stuff to go over, but I did want to go over the podium vehicle, at least. But yeah, time trials are probably different, but yeah. Like I said, I want to focus on, like, the update at hand, I feel. So I probably won't really be going over the traditional time trial stuff. Plus, almost practically the same every time I go over them anyways. Regular time trials, it's always practically the same advice for the most part. And then premium race, for the most part, pre-am races tend to be superior cars or motorcycles a lot of times as well. So I'll make it back real quick, kind of to Alice car meet here. So I can talk some more about the Rockstar Newswire. But yeah, since I remembered to go over to podium vehicle, I figured I might as well do that. So yeah, now I'm back over here. Cause yeah, talking about the prize vehicle made me finally think about the podium vehicle. I almost actually forgot about it. Alice car meet up rewards. I feel the Alice car meet up rewards were all now like clothing things that they covered on the previous newswire that I made like the video about or whatever. Alright, yeah. Alice car meet up rewards, and those are all from that video I talked about, like I mentioned. Damn. How was that thunder lightning shit? Fucking hell of a vibrate my controller compared to normal. But yeah, LS Car Meet membership rewards. There's a LS Customs varsity jacket by stuff inside LS Car Meet. Participate in a sprint challenge apparently before next event week or whatever. Will get you to Rockstar Yellow Pattern Tee. So for the first week, you can earn a Rockstar Yellow Pattern Tee apparently by doing a sprint challenge. So that's pretty interesting. And then apparently upping your rep and then reaching Car Meet membership rank 20 between now and the 17th of August will get you a bonus of $250,000. So you can actually get some money apparently by getting the level 20 for the reputation system, it seems, as long as you do it before like August 17th. So that's a pretty decent amount of time to do that, I would imagine. But yeah. But yeah, if I didn't mention there's going to be drip feed robberies, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. Apparently there will be more collectibles apparently on the shore of the city. So apparently there's going to be more collectibles added as well, in addition to like the music sticks that was added today. So there's actually more collectibles. And then just a bunch of event stuff, and then that's kind of it. But yeah, you can get double rewards in the San Andreas Super Sports Series, which is basically the stunt races, I want to say. Might be just regular stunt races, I would imagine. Okay, certain other ones are also on there as well. Hot Ring Circuit apparently is on 2 times my RP. Obviously, it's best if you have a custom Hot Ring Saber. If you own a custom Hot Ring Saber, you'll have the best time possible on that. For Izzy Classic races, if you own a custom Izzy Classic, the regular Izzy Classic in particular, if you own a custom version of that, you'll have the best advantage on these. RC Bandito races are on 2 times my RP. You don't really need much of an upgrade, I'd say, to do good on these though, so these ones are more about skill and not having the like right kind of vehicle. The only thing that would really help to have in terms of customization, I think, for the performance of the RC Bandito, I think is the jump boost. If you use a jump boost right, you can actually get slightly better speed. Besides for that, not really much of anything you really need to customize for RC Bandito to do good in these races necessarily. And that seems like it's only in those couple of types of races, RC Bandito races, and then also the Easy Classic and the Hot Ring races. Those 3 types of stunt races are on double money RP. So especially only in the Hot Ring Saber, the Easy Classic, and then kind of an RC Bandito will be the best way of all the money opportunities. And then there's several discounts as well. I suppose I might go over those. Okay, any on the Arena War website? There's no vehicles on Arena War, it looks like. I think there's only one discount on Benny's, I want to say. Oh, actually there's a couple. I forgot about the Sultan being on Benny's. Alright. I'll start with the LG Retro Custom. But yeah, the LG Retro Custom, which is the upgrade price on the NS LG RH8, is actually 30% off. So I don't know what that price would be, because I would have to go into Benny's with a regular RH8. But yeah, I'll go into the performance at least. I want to say it's a Sport Classic vehicle. For the Retro Custom, I want to say. Maybe it's a sport car as well. Where is it? Alright, yeah, it's a sport car for the Retro Custom, just like the regular one, it's also a sport car. So for the custom version, the Retro Custom of the LG RH8, the custom version of that, LG Retro Custom is 15th place in terms of lap time, so a few placements underneath the top 10 for lap time. And top speed. And then LG Retro Custom. Oh. What up? And then top speed for LG Retro Custom is 54th place. So, lap time's just few placements beneath top 10. That's really the best you're getting for the Retro Custom of the LG for 30% off. And apparently the Sultan's on a discount, but you really won't be saving much money on the stock vehicle for that one. 40% off. And that's a sport car as well, I'm pretty sure. Alright, the Sultan for lap time is 43rd place. Going off a Bruffy 1322 spreadsheet, and then top speed. Top speed for the Sultan. Top speed is 52nd place. And lap time was 43rd, so performance not really good at all on the Sultan. Won't be winning much of any race in that one. So that's the couple discounts with Benny's. Nothing on Elitist. And Legendary Motorsport. Vapid GB200 seems like it was the first one on there. And that's a 40% off. So instead of being like $940,000, it's a $564,000 vehicle right now. But yeah, I think the GB200 is kind of like a rally kind of vehicle, but it is in the sport class. There's a lot of vehicles in the sport class I could probably put in like a whole new vehicle class that Rockstar could add, but yeah. The sport class is basically the most bloated vehicle class in the game, apparently. But yeah, for lap time, the GB200 is 47th place. And for top speed, the GB200 is 56th place. So it won't be getting really any good performance, so this is more of a customization, personal preference kind of vehicle. So I wouldn't really recommend this one. Not much of a discount I really recommend so far, especially with a new DLC that came out. The Silvestra. Silvestra is one I actually would kind of recommend, though. And that's a 40% off. And it's a sport classic vehicle, I believe it is. But yeah. For lap time, the Silvestra in the Sport Classic class is 11th place, so just under top 10 for the Sport Classic class for this one here. And then top speed for the Silvestra. Top speed for the Silvestra is 14th place. So it's just under top 10 for lap time and top speed, so not great performance. However, the cool thing about the Silvestra, which is on discount right now, is you can actually get machine guns on it. So yeah, machine guns on it, that's pretty cool. You can actually weaponize it. So you can get some sort of interesting free mode use out of the Silvestra besides for, like, the machine guns on it. There's not really much I recommend for it. Let's see here. Don't think I missed any on here yet. And then I think the Prime Gaming stuff's exactly the same, so I won't be going over the Prime Gaming discounts. Besides for the free property. Alright, yeah, doesn't look like there's any other discounts on the website. Alright, how about Warstock? I think Warstock has the Valkyrie still, but that's a Prime Gaming. No, nothing on Doctees, so probably this one is the last one I would have any new discounts. Like, I think there's like 4 discounts for Sovereign, and then that will conclude the new discounts. Starting off for the discounts on Sovereign Sandray Super Autos, there's the My Boxy Penumbra FF. Almost 1.4 normally, but it's 966,000 right now. And I want to say that might be a sport car. It's probably one of many sport cars, I imagine. Alright, yeah, the regular one's a sport car, so the FF surely is as well. But yeah, Penumbra FF for lap time is apparently 31st place for the sport class, which is above average, but nowhere near the top 10 for a lap time. And Penumbra FF for top speed. And Penumbra FF for top speed, it will be 60th place apparently for top speed. So that's a 33rd place lap time, I'm pretty sure it was, and then 60th place on top speed. So yeah, above average on the lap time, below average top speed of the whole entire class. Wouldn't really recommend it, and yeah, these numbers are, the numbers do change kind of, I would imagine, obviously with some of the new vehicle additions, but that's not including the Los Santos tuners. Those numbers are as of like Cayo Perico. BF Club, I believe that's a compact, I want to say it is, for the BF Club. And compact's not a very often class that gets DLC vehicles, so it's probably pretty good. But yeah, BF Club instead of almost 1.3, 768,000. But yeah, for lap time, it's first place in the compact class out of 14 vehicles. There's the Izzy Arena as well in the compact, but that's not really a raceable option. And then the club's also first place for top speed. So this is a very good vehicle actually for the compact class. But again, compact's not that often used in races, I imagine. So while it's good performing, it's not really going to be that useful, let's say, for racing. Just because the class isn't raced that often, I imagine. Again, Dinkus Goy is a prime gaming discount, so I'm not going to be talking about it. So that's been out for a while. Lampadati Michelle GT and Vapid Dominator GTX. Sally GT, instead of being like 1,250,000 almost, is 735,000. And I believe it's a sport classic vehicle. But yeah, it is a sport classic. The Michelle GT, according to roughly 1322 spreadsheet, is 23rd place for a lap time, which is kind of below average for the sport classic class, or it might barely be above average there. And then it's 26th place for top speed. So performance isn't really all that great, it's just really for customizations, if anything. And finally, the Vapid Dominator GTX, instead of like almost 730,000, it seems, it's a little over 430,000. And that's probably a muscle car, obviously. But yeah, Dominator GTX. It is 7th place for a lap time in the muscle car class. And then top speed is 37th place. So top speed's below average, but it's in the top 10 in terms of a lap time for the Dominator GTX being a 7th place lap time. So for that reason, this could be a kind of decent vehicle to get. But yeah, probably the best discounts, I'd say, for the event week would probably be the Club and then also the Silvestre, I'd probably say. Those are probably the top couple of discounts. But obviously, with a new DLC, I don't necessarily recommend the BF Club. Maybe the Silvestre, though, with the option to get machine guns on it. But yeah. I think that takes care of the Rockstar Newswire. But yeah, I'll start going into Alice car meet here. Okay.
they got a really beautiful silver medal with your name on it.
Weren't that the race you won like third in?
Girl, if I'd known you was watching, I'd have smoked all them fools.
Oh, dude, y'all need your mom to watch you play?
Aww. Hold on. Lost puppy right here. Hey, what's up? You hear the noise and come take a look?
Boy, don't tell my character to get on the road, fool.
Don't worry.
Shouldn't be driving all crazy, man. Oh shit. It's Benny from Benny's Virtual Motor Works. That's pretty cool. In a Hermes, even though you can't modify it in his shop, apparently.
Welcome to the LS Army, the heart of the scene.
Like, can we get a Hermes custom, please? That'd be pretty cool. I have that exact delivery, actually, and in a black paint job as well for the Hermes. So that's like my exact look for the Hermes there, almost. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is how, from the story mode that came back. I believe he was in the introduction for GTA Online. Besides for that, he wasn't really in GTA Online until now. Yo. What up?
Do talk some shit, but he right. Only gunshots you gon' hear in here be some fool's burble tune.
Look around all you like. See some cars, meet some people, get wild. But if you want to get involved with any of the facilities, you gotta sign up with my girl.
This is my spot. Come find me here.
Oh shit. Who's that Whistle Santa?
Oh, dude came in earlier. He's from out of town.
Baby doll, you leaving already?
We got some work to do. Can't be sitting out here stunting all day. Hey, this is my new man. This is how.
What up, though, young player?
Hey, good to meet you. You look familiar. I know you from somewhere.
I just got one of the faces. Don't even worry about it. Just worry about the job at hand. Keep that shit moving, baby.
Mimi, you thought of someone for that business proposition? If anyone gonna know a driver with a workshop, it's you, girl.
I'm working on it. It's percolating. Just leave it to me, okay?
But yeah, those two are the ones involved with the auto shop, I believe.
Okay. Peace.
And that was the Tailgater S or whatever.
What's that about?
They're trying to put a crew together.
Huh.
She's got this list of jobs. Some serious shit. Gonna need a crazy-ass wheelman and someone to run it. You down for it, Hal?
Oh, you know I got that ticket last week. I ain't trying to lose my license. Hey, what about you, King? You trying to roll with those folks? Hit some licks? Might be just your thing. Oh, shit. Someone's throwing up smoke. Gotta get this for the feed.
Hey, go on. Enjoy yourself. If you want to sign up, I'll be here. If you want to get in with those two, get yourself an auto shop.
But yeah, after the cutscene you can finally get the auto shop. Suppose I'll do that right now. But yeah, this wasn't on here until after the cutscene, so you can't do this before the cutscene, but there's 5 different locations for the auto shops. And they're all in the city, which is pretty cool. So that means even if you get the cheapest one, you won't really be at too much of a disadvantage, let's say, compared to the most expensive location, for example. So 1.8, 1,830,000 for the Burton one. Most expensive thing is this La Mesa one, from what I heard, is 1,920,000 for the stock property. 1,670,000 for Mission Row. Strawberry, which is normally 1,705,000, but if you have Prime Gaming like myself, you can actually get it for free. And then $1,750,000 for Rancho. But yeah, like I said, all of them being in the city, I imagine there's not too much of a disadvantage. And like, this is the cheapest one. What's that? 1,705,000 compared to 1,920,000. You're paying extra 205,000, or actually no, 215,000 if you want the most expensive. The price margins aren't really all that much, in my opinion, for me to feel obligated to get the most expensive necessarily. At least for now, I'm gonna do the free one, since might as well, since it's a prime gaming thing right now. Style will be installed after completing the setup. But yeah, obviously it's undressed. And then you can pay for any of these ones. Flawless, polished, concrete cheek, nostalgia trip. These three seem pretty plain, and then here's where it gets more creative here. Route 68, that's a pretty cool looking theme there. Super chibi. Might be some racing. Actually, no, there is a race and chase one. I was like, there might be some race and chase stuff in there, but no, there is one actually called race and chase. Wild style. Pretty interesting, and then race and chase, which is that like arcade game. And fun fact for those who don't know, Race and Chase is actually the original like prototype or whatever for what ended up being Grand Theft Auto. They turned it into arcade games essentially with the Time Casino Heist essentially, which added the arcade property. But yeah, and then there's tins, yellow, white, black, whatever, green, orange, red, like a pink, magenta, whatever, a blue, and then a purple. They're all the same cost, so I'll probably go to black or to red. I like black or red for the most part. I'll do black, why not? But yeah, you can do the crew emblem, hot rod, Americana. This one you can get for free. Has like a C-type on it, it seems, which is pretty cool. That might be like a tornado or something, I want to say. This might be like a Torero or like one of those classic like GTA 3 Vice City San Andreas supercars that they added in like a DLC or something. Not exactly sure what this one is necessarily, on the top of my head at least. Actually not too sure what this one would be. Right, that one's just got like a wheel. And then this one. And then crew emblem, at least if you're the leader of a crew, I believe. If you're the leader, at least you should get that for free. You might be able to get it even if you're not the leader of a crew, but it might cost. Oh, okay, I guess it's 50,000 then. For even the cheapest ones. Alright, and then staff. They can basically do stuff. They can kind of turn your business here into a passive business, from my understanding. Each one seems to cost $385,000. Extras, personal quarters, which gives you a wardrobe, gun locker, and then it lets you spawn in the property. So obviously you can change your clothes, you get a gun locker complimentary actually, you get a free gun locker with the personal quarters, but you can get free gun locker with a lot of properties these days. And then yeah, you can spawn here, which is pretty nice if you want to like keep being in this particular property, because obviously it's newest content, so at least for when the DLCs first out, it's definitely a good option to have for spawning. But I would say the Kosaka is probably still going to probably be one of the better spawn locations, I'd say. And like the hangar, that's a really good spawn location. Maybe even like the facility. I don't think this is going to be as good as those first spawn locations. And the car lift. Seems you might start with one car lift stock, so this car lift seems to add a second one. That seems to be 650,000. And then membership. I think you can buy it from Mimi or whatever, that like female character that you kind of get introduced to. That's like right next to Hal and like the van. But I guess if you don't get it there, which I didn't yet, then I guess you can get it for here too. So on our most expensive renovations kind of, or actually 2.4 million you could be spending kind of, maybe like, you can maybe get to like 2.5, almost 2.6, depending on what you get as well. So that's kind of the cost of all the renovations, not including the like basic property price. So probably like 4.5 to maybe 5 million at most you'll probably be spending on the property, which isn't too bad, I'd say. Like I said, I decided to go with the cheapest one because I'm a prime gaming person and I didn't have to pay for the actual property. And they're all in the city, so I don't really see there being much of a disadvantage over this location compared to La Mesa, not necessarily. Though I don't know, Strawberry might be like a gang area, so maybe there's like gang members close to it, similar to like the cheapest vehicle warehouse, for example. But yeah. Once you get the membership, you get the trade price for the euros it's mentioned, which is a returning vehicle from Afro San Andreas. And what better way to talk more about the euros than to test drive it? I guess I'll test drive the euros here. But yeah, you can see the test drive vehicles here. There's the Karen Coleco GTF. There's then this euros, and then there's, like I said, there's actually a preview on the next drip feed vehicle. This is actually going to be coming out next week on the vehicle websites. So if you want to test the stock version, assuming it doesn't have engine upgrades, I don't necessarily think it would. Then here's the P-Fister Comet S2. So if you want a little taste at the next week's drip feed vehicle, there it is.
What up, though?
Okay, KDJ, who's involved with the auto shop. But yeah, I'll test drive this euros here. And yeah, you can enter with other players, which I think you can do if you're not a member, but I think if you want to do it alone, I think you have to be a member. So I guess I'll get a little test drive with the euros here, see if I might want to purchase it. If I will get one vehicle, it's probably going to be the euros. In a second, if I get second, it will probably be the ZR350. But yeah, I didn't really get time to like watch a shitty buy vehicle for the different vehicles in the game. And I meant like a video. I didn't really get to watch any sort of like thing to see what vehicles were worth it, which ones aren't, according to certain YouTubers. I didn't really get the time to test that, unfortunately. So I don't really know if this euros is good or not. Though I'm kind of waiting for Ruffy1322 to test out the vehicles as well. He's the one I'd probably trust the most in terms of vehicle information. Which is the person I watch, of course, that I go over with their like spreadsheet, going over the lap times, top speeds on the vehicles. Because their testing methods are pretty good. They have some pretty top-notch testing methods from what I can tell. Oh, what would happen if I would crash or something? Oh shit. Sweet, you can actually crash. Oh, it actually damages it too. Didn't like act all weird and like didn't damage a vehicle or something, so I'm glad you can actually damage them and whatnot. Okay, else car me options, time trial, airborns, for a time trial, head-to-head and scramble, test track access. I don't want anyone just randomly be able to pop in there, that's for sure. Crew friends, organization. Damn, there's a lot of like options, and there's not much of an option I feel that covers a lot of different things unless I literally have it to everyone. You know what, I'll just leave it to everyone for now. Those apparently need other players, not shocking. The time trial I can do alone. Did I destroy the headlights stunt? I might have destroyed the headlights for all I know. That sucks. But yeah, I don't think it's anything like the couple types of time trials we had before. Like, I don't think there's like any sort of thing you can do much to get money for being your time. Like, being your time and whatnot might help you get a reputation, obviously. But aside from that, not necessarily much of anything, at least for the first day or so. But yeah, I'll also go in here with the S2. I might go in here with the other test drive vehicle, but it's not a huge priority for me. I mainly wanted to do this because of getting a trade price, because you just have to become a member for that. And then, yeah, might want to test out the upcoming Comet S2. Alright, I got reputation level 2 apparently. Wait, why did I get money? Emperor Ford's cap apparently. Apparently I got money for some reason. I don't know if you get a certain amount of money every time you go around or something. But yeah, surely obviously not a great way at all, because I mean, Cayo Perico is in the game and whatnot. I don't know how hard they nerfed Cayo Perico, if they did at all, but yeah. Let's see, how do I end the thing here? Okay, I don't want to do anymore. Maybe if I go over here. I don't know if there's another way. Okay, enter the car meet. And yeah. Exit, I'm assuming you can only do, you know, your personal stuff, obviously, and not things that you test and whatnot. Ooh, that looks pretty sick. I want to say that's like the Infernus Classic. Yep, that was the Infernus Classic. Okay, is this a Shafter GT or something? I want to say it is. Oh, Shogun. Close enough, that's kind of what I was thinking, maybe. Okay, it seems to be Lightning Mark II type, which was the previous podium vehicle. Not the one this week, but the one that was before it. Should I test drive the Coleco GTF? I don't necessarily feel like doing that. You know what? I will, why not? Wait, you can purchase them right from the place here, that's pretty cool. But yeah, Coleco GTF I think is actually the most expensive one from day one of the update, which was on Severn. I think it was like $1,995,000 without a trade price. So being like the most expensive, it better perform pretty good. Though I don't know how that price will hold up compared to some other stuff. Okay, I already got level 3 apparently. Beige knit sneakers. But yeah, I hear there's 1,000 ranks for the reputation like there is for the arena, so not too good sounding that there's 1,000 ranks apparently like with the arena. Which way? Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, I wonder if I have to stay within the lines. It probably doesn't matter too much, I would imagine. Okay, yeah, you don't really gotta stay between the lines. Okay, got a better lap there. Except I'm not really the best racing person, obviously. So I bet roughly 322 can get really good times on that time trial, I'd imagine. I haven't really watched any of his stuff in terms of the update, but yeah, I imagine roughly 1322 would do really good in this time trial stuff here. Now to test S2, why not? Imagine this one's another sport car, obviously like the other comments, I would imagine. Yep. Want to see if I can beat my time from the Coleco GTF. Curious to see if I could do better with this upcoming vehicle release, which will be for the next 7 weeks apparently. Slightly worse there. But yeah, if you purposely do bad on the time trials, maybe it could be a decent way of getting rep if you keep making yourself purposely do better and better. But yeah, Time trials kind of don't seem like a really great way to get that rep. Unless you just use it as a way of hanging around and whatnot, I suppose. Again, I don't know how I got 5,000. Maybe get 5,000 per reputation thing you get? I don't know. Maybe every time you level up, you get some money or something? I don't know. Oh shit, what's that one? Guess it's Jogging GT again, which that was 2, right? Pretty sure it was. Yeah. So, wow, so much variety having two in the same vehicle in here. Rockstar. Well, I'm kinda cheating to get the, like, what the vehicle's called. Shyster. I think that's just for the Arena War DLC. I think it was one of those, like, regular vehicles for the Arena War DLC. Oh, Shyster's the manufacturer, I guess, right? Shyster Deviant. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother guess any more vehicles from these vehicles over here and whatnot. But that's a Moonbeam, I think. Oh yeah, well, Moonbeam Custom, that's right. Not the regular, but the custom. Faction Donk. Hopefully the variety's pretty good on these, but because, yeah. Hopefully the variety's pretty good on the vehicles I can spawn here, because it could get pretty boring if it was all the same as that vehicles in here. Like 2 Schlagen GTs. Oh wow, another Faction Donk. Like, have more variety than having 2 of the same, like, vehicles over and over, please. Okay, this looks like a... I want to say this looks like a Boxville over here. Yeah, I want to say that's like a Boxville. Having like a custom Boxville would be pretty cool, but I think the Boxville is only like a Pegasus vehicle. But yeah, kind of pretty good. Casino Heist. I'm guessing the topmost ones are the most recent tattoos, so just, I'm trying to see if there's really any new tattoos. It didn't really look like it. I think when I saw someone else go over the tattoos. But it would say Los Santos tuners, I'm pretty sure if there was any new ones with this place. So far there really isn't.
I do gang stuff too if you need it.
Bruh.
I do mad ill custom.
Wait, how can I have some free Oh, Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. I guess I never got the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack tattoos on this character, I guess. I guess because I probably wasn't interested in a lot of them, I just didn't do that. But yeah. Honestly, I didn't see a single new tattoo in here, so that's kinda ass. Like, what's the point of this tattoo shop much if it's gonna have all the same tattoos from previous DLCs only? They didn't even seem to add any new tattoos. That's pretty ass. Like, you would think they would add new tattoos. It's like when they do like the weapon workshops constantly and then they haven't added any new Mark II weapons since like the Doomsday Heist, which is like late 2017. I hate when they add like weapon workshops and stuff and they don't add new like guns and stuff. For example, kind of reminds me of this. Like, you would think there's all kinds of new tattoos. It doesn't really seem like it, at least. Unless they're randomly listed all over the place or something. Yeah, okay. The ones of locks are tied to like awards I don't have, I think, from like day 1 of the game. So yeah, that's really weird to have a tattoo shop but not have any new tattoos. That's really dumb in my opinion. Like if you could get free tattoos here, that would be awesome. If you could just get like unlimited free tattoos here, that would be actually pretty sick, but nah, it just seems to be a traditional tattoo shop, aside for the cool little, like, aesthetic there and whatnot. Like if it was like the like spa thing or whatever from like the penthouse that you could get like the free haircuts from. If it was like that, then it would be awesome. But yeah, the tattoo shop seems like complete ass. Not gonna lie. A Buccaneer custom. I've actually been rearranging my garages, and I actually put my Buccaneer in like an office garage because I want a couple of my office garages that have like Benny vehicles because you can actually modify them in the office garage. So yeah, at one point I'll probably be going for all of Benny's vehicles, so I'll probably be getting a Buccaneer custom pretty soon if I do a Capri Guys recently or something. However, I've been playing a lot of GTA like crazy in the past like month or so, so I want to get back to playing other games and stuff, to be fair. And LE, that's cool that they tell you what they are instead of having to like guess and whatnot, obviously, so you can know if you see a vehicle that you really want, that you could get it. It'd be cool if you can test drive like any of the vehicles that show up here. That would be so awesome if you could just test drive like any of the vehicles that show here, not just like the free and whatnot. This is a Chino custom? Wait, no, this is a Peyote custom. Yep. I was like, I thought it was a Chino at first, but then I saw the tire back here. I was like, that can't possibly be a Chino custom then. So man, I'm slightly better with cars than I want to give myself credit for, but I don't go out of my way to be the most educated on like cars and vehicles and whatnot. It's just not really my thing, I suppose. Is that really like the only two things you can go to? The tattoo parlor and the like test rides? It's kind of lame. Okay. Is there a way to start like a street race from here or something? Because I thought there was a way to do that. Oh. Okay, I guess you might have to be pretty close to the stuff you want to do, I suppose. Test track, test rides, prize ride, merch shop. Mimi, merch shop. That's dumb that I can't just show the icons like wherever you are, in my opinion. Current prize ride challenge found interaction menu to win the prize ride. Okay, how can I show that? Personal vehicle. Hopefully the tour door is my most recent one, but I'll just call the tour door outside, I suppose. Prize ride challenge. But yeah, you have to place top 3 for 3 days in a row in a street race series, and I imagine you get unlimited attempts on all those 3 days. So it's a pretty nice incentive to log in again and again in the game, which I don't mind at all. I love incentive to go back out in the game for multiple days in a row and whatnot. I feel that's been kind of lacking in this game, besides for maybe the casino wheel, in my opinion. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it's not like a whole crazy, like a week-long thing where you have to play like every day of the event week or something. And then, yeah, then you have to claim it. Should be pretty easy, especially if you play with a like small amount of players. If there's a minimum of 2 players on street races, I don't know if 2 players would count, but obviously if you do 3 or 4 or something, then should hopefully be pretty easy. Sprint. And like I said, you probably get unlimited attempts like every single day as well. Sprints where you gotta get like the No, that's not. The 20 checkpoint one, I believe, is Scramble. Sprint's the one where you go to, like, one place and then go back to the car meet, I want to say. View and change personal vehicle options. Nothing much. Okay, I'm gonna get a personal vehicle in here, and I don't know what my last one was.
Hey, how you doing? This guy was
Well, I'll probably be talking a lot of, like, patch notes stuff and whatnot. Probably won't be doing, like, much of a race or anything right now. So you could, but I probably wouldn't be doing much in terms of gameplay right now.
Whatever.
I just need to know your PSN.
Whatever.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Okay, I'm gonna try to tour to where I notice.
Hey, you down at the gym for a while?
Alright. Oh, alright, so the same as your name. I'll consider inviting when I find a good time to do so. Yeah, I know they said something about no weaponized vehicles, but I'm curious if they actually banned every single one. I hear you could take a tour. Yeah, this is weaponized, and you can actually put it in here. That's interesting. But you can put your, like, attitude and whatnot in the place here. Alright, I don't invite people a lot, so it might take me a bit to figure it out. Gonna actually need to go on my stream, because I kind of forgot the name already. Vakuma 16, it seems. I'm gonna see if I can invite without saying a friend request, but if not, then I guess I'll send a request or something. I guess I'm gonna have to send a friend request. I don't know of much of a way to, like, send an invite unless I do a friend request, because I'm not the most used to inviting to the game and whatnot. But yeah, I'm in an invite only. I'm not in a public lobby, just in case you wanted to know. And I don't really intend to go in a public lobby. Oh yeah, still gotta send the game invite. But yeah, just the invite lobby, and just in case you wanted to know. Well, if you mean for the current DLC, I don't really know on that. Because they only got like $8 million, which isn't enough to get all the 10 vehicles. Plus, I'm more of a weaponized vehicle kind of person. Like, I'm fine with all these, like, stock civilian kind of vehicles, but I'm more of a fan of the vehicles that can make money in free mode. But yeah, there's only like free test rides. There's not really much I can test with the update. And I didn't really intend on buying all the vehicles anyways. Yeah, I'd be down to test this Super Mark V. If I were to choose either of those two, it'd probably be that one. 7 have the low grip tire on? What's the 7 mean in that case? Oh, so like the drift wheels. Haven't really got to use the drift wheels yet, so that'll be pretty interesting. No, I haven't used them before, so it's pretty cool to experience it. Is there an actual way to end a time trial without, like, leaving here? Damn, that sucks. Have you got the Euros or the ZR 350? I'm just asking. I'm just interested. Oh, alright. I wonder if the street races would count within the top 3 or whatever if we were to just do 2-player races or whatever. Wonder if that would be an easy way to get that prize ride. Or if there has to be at least like 3 or 4 or something. But yeah, I'll hop in. Yeah. I'm just thinking of some ideas right now. Because if it's only us two, and if it counts it, then we would both get the top 3 pretty easily. Assuming it works that way. Or actually it has to be within 3 days, so we'd probably only get like 1. But yeah, as this outfit shows, it's just like the arena apparently, where there's 1,000 levels. But at least this one, I believe you can earn some just by being like AFK or whatever for their reputation. Whereas like the arena, you have to play like the game modes, and it relies on like other players, so hopefully not as bad. Yeah. The arena and this goes up to 1,000 apparently. I don't even know if it's really even not possible to get arena 1,000, but hopefully reputation 1,000 isn't all that bad. Or I guess Mimi won't be all that useful then. At least right now. At least for right now, I suppose. Okay, I had a race organizer on here earlier, trying to find that.
All good? That right'll do. Hold on.
Alright, here it is. I'm just gonna look at the options. I don't think I'm actually going to do a race right now.
Yo. Been a race?
I guess it's just a way to physically do it, and then they're all in like the pause menu if you want to do it like on the go. But I'll probably start setting up the auto shop. Yeah, Mustangs are pretty cool. Not the hugest vehicle person or anything though, so I don't know like the exact like models as much or anything. I think here you can actually get the colored headlights here, I believe. So I want to try to get some colored headlights on this thing. Because I think they were exclusive to the arena in the past, but I think you can get them here now. Which is much better than having to put all the different vehicles in the arena, in my opinion. Alright, got the Futo GTX's trade price. And I just unlocked the Pursuit series. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start setting up the auto shop. Alright. I was probably going to do it on my own, because I prefer to do my content solo. In case you want to know. Yeah.
This'll do. Shit, this'll do.
I could do my thing in here. Where's our partner at?
I don't know. We should make ourselves at home.
Do you know of any changes with it yet, or no?
We can take all this shit off.
You a bad motherfucker.
You a bad motherfucker. Give me that. Bring that ass over here. Shit, got me all stiff. You motherfuckers been there the whole time?
Oh, shit, you here.
We'll finish this a little later, baby. Come on, let's go and take care of this business. Let's get a look at you.
You were with Mimi, right?
At the car meet.
You don't look like much of a driver to me.
You heard what she said. You look like a hoe. Just kidding, baby. I've seen this girl turn a tired V6 into a red-hot killer, baby. And I don't even want to tell you what she did to this nigga on 8. I also knows people. And if she's saying she don't like what the fuck she see, sorry, motherfucker. But y'all gonna have to show us something special, you dig?
It just so happens I got something you can help me with. One time took my pink slip. They got my car. The same one you saw.
Alright, good to know.
Get it out the impound lot and bring it back here.
If you is what you say you is, it should be easy. If it ain't, this little business arrangements we got between us all, it's over before you even start. Don't be in this bitch wasting my motherfucking time.
We'll see you back here.
Don't be too quick. Baby girl got some body work to do.
Oh, do I now?
Oh, baby, and that too.
But I only use it for very special occasions.
Special occasions, I got Vaseline in my pants.
Yeah.
Remember, just a little friendly test. The station gonna be locked down tight. Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, no, I'm not a griefer.
Hey, you better believe it's a motherfucking test you want to pass. Since I've been in town, my eyes open to all.
I just prefer using these types of vehicles for my missions is all.
Los Santos, shit, full of opportunities for an outsider. Y'all people don't trust your own, but everybody trusts me. And that's why I need you. I gotta keep my rep clean, always have, always will. From the outside, I look legit like a motherfucker. But when you know, and that's when I get it on, baby. Long as real G sees me as a solid motherfucker who holds it down, they gonna keep sending work my way. Which means more work for you motherfuckers and more cash for us. Oh, we got some serious paychecks coming as soon as I get my motherfucking ride.
You're through, boss. That shouldn't be a problem. I'll have your personal vehicle collected as soon as possible. Not bad, y'all. Looks like me and Kay gonna make you rich after all. I'll see you back at the shop, right after you lose the cop.
baby, your car's here. Y'all did good. Come on up. We got something for you.
We got one more little thing to take care of, then we can get down to business, okay? We need to know for sure that you ain't a cop.
You might have some friends down at the impound lot that you know. We gotta do what we gotta do to protect ourselves.
Lucky for you, there's an easy way to prove it. You know what this is? Undercover or not, a cop can't do one of these.
Hold up, motherfucker. Hold up, please.
It's just sweetness.
Boy, get out here with that fake ass cocaine. If I want some actual cocaine, I'll do some Cayo Perico. So I don't need y'all's fake cocaine or real anyways, so.
Chasing each other with rockets, and I thought, y'all leaving money all on the motherfucking table for me to take? But that's exactly what the fuck I'm about to do. Take that shit.
The two of us put our heads together and we came up with a plan. Banks, dealers, the government. We sticking up all of
We
them.
put the jobs on the wall, you pick one. We hit it. With the right plan, the right car, and the right motherfucker behind the wheel, everything and anything's possible.
Jimmy's gonna be out finding new scores doing his thing. I'll be here fixing up the rides, working with y'all.
We like fast cars and robbing motherfuckers. So we gonna get along just fine, okay? Come on, baby. Come on.
Ah, we own, baby.
In more ways than one. Don't forget to holler at me now.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
I got your favorite tool walking with me at all times, baby.
But you won't be doing any of these on the stream. Probably doing it on a future live stream. Because I've only went over the newswire, there's still like the patch notes to go over as well. So I'll probably be doing that at some point. Though anything else might be fine by me to do as well. Maybe get like a vehicle or two, or maybe free at most. Even though, quite frankly, I don't know, I'm not fond of the idea of possibly purchasing something I don't care for too much and then selling it later on for like probably 50% of what I've probably paid for at most, or whatever. If anything, I might want the Euros and then the ZR350 because I remember them from San Andreas and they're pretty cool in that game. By the way, apparently one of the drip feed vehicles will be from San Andreas as well. I'm not really going to say what it is though, because I'm not going to entirely spoil it or anything. But yeah, just simple laptop. I don't think it goes on like any sort of exclusive website like the vehicle warehouse does and whatnot. Yeah, it's just a traditional laptop. And maybe aside for the 050 and Euros, if I do get anything, I might also get one of the like variants of existing vehicles.
How's that job coming? I ain't about it. What's up? Peace.
Alright, apparently that Tailgater S gets stored in there for some reason. Or hell, what I might do even is I might just get all the vehicles, not necessarily keep any of the vehicles. Maybe I could get the stock vehicles, just show off the customizations, and then sell them at least. So maybe I can at least show off the customizations of all 10 or something. Because these aren't really my type of vehicles, like I mentioned anyways. I like more so the vehicles that are super helpful in free mode, not mostly in a racing situation only. Cause yeah, obviously it's only the first day, so it's not entirely like known how they're gonna perform anyways. Like I'm kind of waiting for Bruffy 1322 to test the vehicles, for example, before I make any like permanent decision making. Okay. But yeah, by the way, I hear there's some like drip feed arcade game apparently that will be coming out in like the drip feed. Not gonna say exactly what it is, but it might be on this wall somewhere, which actually, wait. Actually, there's only one on there that's not already an arcade game, so, whatever.
How you doing? Back up,
So basically, the one that wasn't on there, that's not an arcade game right now, it's basically Cam Heads or whatever. Apparently here that might be an upcoming arcade game. So yeah, obviously we got like Penetrator, the Battle of Revenge 2, Space Monkey Free, and all that stuff. Oh, that's cool. It has like the crew emblem on that like metal there, not the monkey chimp thing has. But yeah, I don't know if I can do the like hot list, the export thing, unless I do one of the like robberies. But yeah, all this car stuff already, I feel it's kind of plenty of stuff to do right now in one stream alone. Sorry, like a couple hours long and whatnot, especially with like the hanging around and whatnot. I left the session apparently, that's interesting. So I'll probably go over the patch notes, I suppose. Dang, my subscribers have been growing a lot recently for some reason. Don't entirely know why, like, I was a day, maybe almost 2 days late with my, like, tuner and wire, like, reaction kind of video, whatever. But oh well, I'll gladly take it, I suppose. Might as well. Why not? Yeah, that board up there, I think it's just a robbery, is I want to say. Like, I'm wondering if I can do the export thing, but I think I have to do a robbery in order to do the, like, export and then, like, the business side of it or something. But yeah, 3 robberies, that's enough for, like, a single stream on its own. Alright, I'm gonna buy at least one vehicle. I test drove the Euro, so screw it. I'll get myself a ZR380. Kinda trying to remember what the color was of the one that was in like that mission in San Andreas. I kinda wanna say it was a black ZR350 in that like one race from San Andreas. Damn. I was getting that quite a couple times, and one time I got tequila, I had to like go all the way up on the tower, and then my like secondaries were pretty trash as well. Yeah, painting's pretty good, I believe, for a solo. So at least that's good. I always take the painting if I see one. Cause I go to creator once I find the primary. I don't go to a location to look for the secondaries. I do that on the finale only. Yeah, I know my customizations might not be the greatest, but screw it, I might as well customize it. Cause I like to go over the top, I go a lot of like bottom most customization options. Cause I just customize them for fun, not for like a realistic kind of feel or something. Like I don't try to go for like a very particular build or nothing. I don't know, sticker bomb on a lot of things. I almost want to go to sticker bomb. That would kind of a bit ridiculous in a way. But at least it'd be different than going the bottom option like I do most of the times. That plus saves me money anyways, so why not? Screw it, I'm going with sticker bomb. You know what, I want some brand representations, so I'm going this one. I'm not the biggest fan of Carbon, but I think I kind of recall the ZR350 from San Andreas being like black or whatever for the one that CJ used in one of the races in like the countryside or something. Screw it, I'll just go to Carbon. I don't really care too much. I want to say when you do like hood catches, like hood pins, whatever, I think it prevents you from raising the hood, which could be pretty boring for a car show, not why, but I want to at least get something, I feel, for this option. Screw it, I love my gold, I'm going gold. Oh, dang, a safer hood, that's cool. Especially if you put those, like, hood things on it, assuming you don't get to put the hood up anymore. Okay, honestly, I think this is pretty unique, being able to see the hood like that, so screw it, I'm going to see for hood. Even though that sticker bomb will be shown all the time, but yeah. Like I said, I don't think you can actually put the hood up if you do like the hood catches. I want to say, if I recall from like the click or whatever, the vapid click, I remember doing a review on that and one of the like modifications for any from like putting the hood up, but you or like the trunk up. But I think you had to like put one of them on for like a traction bonus or something. I noticed my prices seem to be cheaper for like the loop horn and then like the armor. I think 47,500 instead of like 50,000 is like a discounted price, because the armor normally goes up to like 50,000. I think that's like regardless of the vehicle you put it on. Though I think there's something you can do in the game, like you can like commute someone or something, which is kind of a positive thing, and if you get commuted enough times or whatever in like different lobbies and stuff, I think you can get like a certain amount off of like modifications and stuff. I had it at one point, but I was like kind of going crazy in certain lobbies and stuff, and I was getting hella kicked. I'll be honest, I did grief before and stuff, but I don't do it like every day or nothing, and I don't really do it anymore now that Kaio's a thing. Because I would usually do when I get bored and stuff. I don't feel like necessarily going to armor yet. Sure, all the brakes, I guess. So, because at least the brakes are performance and whatnot. Because I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this or not. Because I have a plan to rehash all my garages, and now that I have like all the weaponized vehicles in the game, at least one of every single weaponized vehicle, which is all I care for. I think like certain ones, like the Cerberus, I think it's beneficial to get free Cerberuses, because I think the Arena Workshop, I think there's free dedicated slots for those Cerberus that no other vehicle can occupy certain slots and whatnot. If that makes any sense. I don't think I'm necessarily going to care for a horn right now. I like how there's slight Benny's customizations in here. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I want to go all the way with that. That's for sure. Pod mounted Hacho. Okay, so it's either this, that, or I can get both of those, which I'd want those for sure. Definitely need to start putting more effort in my car customizations though, because like before this, customizing this, I don't feel I tend to really do that. Because again, I'm more of a weaponized vehicle person. But like I have all of them now, so I guess I'll probably be going a lot of like more civilian vehicles. Now that I have at least one of every single weaponized vehicle, and then all the Pegasus vehicles and stuff. So I might be trying to get more major and whatnot in terms of the civilian vehicle side of things. I think I still want a logo. Rally, sprint. There's a new like sprint game mode, I suppose, so I might do a sprint wheel. It's kind of go with like the tuner theme, I suppose. Yeah, I like how that one gets rid of the logo though. Okay, like, why can't you do the, like, colored headlights in this property? You would think they would let you do it in this property. But no, you gotta bring it to the Alice Cartme if you want some colored headlights, apparently. Which at least that's a better option than the arena, but still. But yeah, my price is gonna be reduced, because I'm just, like, 30,000, so I guess I was getting some good, like, ratings or something like that in, like, different lobbies I've been in. Because I lost the kind of discounted stuff before, because I was being a dick sometimes, but yeah. Okay, I don't know what I want to go yet for color and whatnot. Okay, I might try to theme off the livery. Kind of like to build, kind of like to start with a livery, then I like to go to respray, and then I like to do the lights and whatnot. Okay, yeah, black paint jobs are not too good for some things, cause, yeah, I probably can't see it all. Shopping list, all. Okay, normal one must be black, I'm guessing. Soccer tree, sprunk. Princess Robot Bubblegum. Love it when they do these Princess Robot Bubblegum liberties. I think there's a vehicle known as like the Zion Classic where there's literally like a body pillow or something, if I recall, with that livery. Ah, why? Why must they do this? That's right, I forgot they were going to tie fucking liveries to the reputation. Okay, screw it, I'm not gonna... whatever. Okay, you can do none again, alright. But screw it, I don't know. I don't think I want to really care to color it or anything in that case. Ooh, loopers. That's nice if you don't want to get like shot from behind. It's definitely pretty nice. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with the carbon louvers, not gonna lie. At least with a black paint job, I suppose I chose. Doesn't matter much to me on the mirrors, whatever. I think it said classic things are free. Oh yeah, you can do crew color for free. You can do like any sort of crew modification for free. Normally the crew color actually costs, whether you're the leader of a crew or not. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I wonder if that includes like the crew, like neon lights actually. I wish there was crew headlights. Like if they can do crew neon lights, I don't understand why there's not crew headlights if they can do neon lights with crew just fine. It's weird in my opinion. What? I thought it said all crew modifications are free or whatever, but no, you still gotta pay crew fucking lights and stuff. So probably like tire smoke too, but yeah. That's screw it. I'm gonna do my crew color, I don't care. Why not? At least for primary, I'll do my crew color. Maybe I'll change it up for the secondary. What should I do here? Not much seems to change with the secondary on the exterior. That's kinda awkward, I feel. Oh my, what did my primary color do to the see-through hood? Looks awkward with the see-through hood and my crew color. That's amazing. I guess since I did blue, I feel red and blue kind of go well, I feel. Maybe I'll do some red in here or something. Okay, Cabernet is like a wine type of wine. If screw it, I'm just gonna do a wine red. Okay, since my crew emblem, I have to do it for every single vehicle, why not? Okay, where is my crew emblem? But yeah, new with this update, I believe they made it where you can actually take off the bulletproof tires, which is pretty interesting. Not the most informed why someone would want to take off the bulletproof tires, but I think it's some like huge kind of like car kind of thing that people like to do. Have to do with some like stancing thing or something. Oh wow, the crew smoke gets to be free, but not the crew color on the neon lights. That totally makes sense. But yeah, wanted to kind of put the livery into account when it came to the theme I was going for, but because 5 of them are unlocked and I want to have them all unlocked before I make my final decision on what I want to go for and whatnot, I decided I might as well just wait, and I'm not going to put a livery on it until I get all these unlocked, I suppose. Because it's not like the arena where you can get them for a more expensive price. Unfortunately, you have to actually like unlock them if you want to get them at all, which I kind of don't like too much. Kind of rather be able to pay the more premium price to get it right away. I feel the arena having that option was kind of nice. So I feel that's kind of a step backwards. Just not charge like double the money. Like I'd rather pay double the amount than have to wait kind of and whatnot. Like it should at least be an option. Like, obviously, if people don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. One thing I kind of don't like much about this is there's not a lot of secondary color representation in my opinion, even with stuff you can add, I feel. At least for a customization standpoint, I feel. Aside go just have an interesting color there, why not? Alright, I think it's fully customized now, aside for maybe the colored headlights, which I have to go to the Alice car meet to do. So there, I got a ZR350 fully customized. I think that's all I'm gonna do for customization for vehicles. Because like I said, even though I own all the weaponized vehicles and stuff now, at least one of each weaponized vehicle and then all the Pegasus vehicles and stuff, I don't know how I'm going to feel about all these vehicles until I watch Bruffy 132 test them and then see what the performance are, see if any of them has some groundbreaking performance or anything. Oh yeah, if you do low grip tires, I think you have to take off the bulletproof tires, so I'm not doing that. And quite honestly, I didn't really care for the stuff too much for the low grip tires. Like in my opinion, they don't handle too well. Like they're practically just for drifting, I imagine. I don't know if there's really like any sort of competitive advantage you could possibly have for example.
Hey, remember, don't get so focused on all
Oh,
the money
okay,
you
I guess you have to
make
go
in
outside for that.
that you forget about the motherfucking books. This shop's a legit business, and we can make some serious bank on it. You got the best fucking mechanic in LS sitting up in here. Beanie don't got shit on me, and there's a lot of customers out there need their rides treated good and tricked out. I'll get the word out and let you know when the first car gets dropped off.
First car gets dropped off when it does. Since you said when the first car gets dropped off, she'll let me know when that happens. I'm guessing that I still can't do any business things or something. Vehicles. Vehicle doors. Alright, so yeah. I can't do my hood. So what that means is the hood catches as I expected to prevent you from opening up the hood. So that's where like the show-through hood could come into play. So it seems some colors kind of make the show-through hood not work that well. I mean, I don't know, I can kind of see the sticker bomb, for example, so it's pretty fun. Oh, they're still in here. I thought I looked earlier and they were gone from the lobby, so that's pretty interesting. Bruh, Pavel, I'm not gonna destroy a friend's equipment, dude. That'd be pretty rude. Boy, fucking no wonder people fucking destroy all that stuff when they're getting hell encouraged to do so. Almost tempted to join that street race, actually. But yeah, I still gotta go over to patch notes and stuff, so I might do that now. Because I'm running out of things to cover, I feel, right now. I know I want to buy another vehicle, but I feel like only buying one vehicle because I don't really know what's going to be competitive or what's not going to be competitive and whatnot. Because obviously these are very recent vehicles, so I gotta wait for Bruffy 1322 to test them. Because that's where I get my buying decisions and whatnot from, in a way. Alright, so the patch notes. GTA 5 title update 1.54 notes. PS4, Xbox One, PC. So yeah, a lot of this stuff might have already been covered in the slides, so I might try to skip it if so.
Just remember, always 420 somewhere in the world.
But yeah, like I said, there's apparently new daily objectives, but at least for right now, I don't have any of those. Maybe before 11 o'clock on Tuesday, like maybe when it happened. Well, actually, no. Last time in the challenges would have updated would have been on like Monday or whatever, and that was before DLC, so I don't know how they would be able to do challenges for stuff that was coming out in like a couple hours from then. So maybe it's just gonna... And actually, plus, the only objective that's shared between anyone is the top one, so... Between my two personal ones, I didn't seem to get much of a new one. But apparently there are some new daily objectives. And actually, while I'm here, I'm going to put some colored headlights on here. Why not? Like I mentioned. Enter your private takeover. So is rank 5 good enough for that? Because last time I was here, I think it was rank 5. Might have been higher afterwards. Since I don't know if you get rep from like the auto shop stuff, for example. I have a feeling you might be able to, considering it's in the same update, obviously. Alright, yeah, don't know. I didn't get up above 5, so maybe 5 is the requirement for the private takeover then, I forget. But yeah. Oh yeah. I have to be in here, I think, to modify. Or at least that's an option. Really annoys me that you can't have crew headlights, but you can have crew neon lights. Like, how does that work? Like, you would think it would be as easy as it is. Like, you would think it would be as easy as just doing it the same way as, like, the neon lights, but apparently there's no crew headlights, which really annoys me. Okay, I'm curious if I were to go back in there, if it would make me buy the armor again, because I'm trying to see if I have, like, the normal $50,000 price here for some reason. So, like, 47,500, whatever. Alright, Cyan check, sleeveless puffer, interesting. Probably getting a ton of clothing stuff that I don't care for. Or at least the option to purchase stuff that I probably don't care for. Yeah, for some reason, whenever place is 47,500, it's weird. I still didn't put my colored headlights on, I don't think. Not that part. Lights. Let's see, I did a red secondary, so I feel red would be pretty cool to have for headlights. With the drowsy eyes, does it even, like, work for the headlights, I wonder? Because it might just be a waste of money if I were to do so. Yeah, red's kind of my main secondary color, so I'm going to red lights, why not? But anyways, I'm gonna try to go through more of the patch notes here. Alright, the third bullet point on the patch notes seems to be stuff we all already known. But yeah. Sprint's a 2 to 4 player thing, and then street races as well, 2 player minimum. And Pursuit series requires a minimum of 4, which is interesting. But yeah, for those who play a game called Midnight Club, the street race and Pursuit series stuff might be more familiar for you and whatnot, for all I know. Personally, Midnight Club's not a Rockstar series I've ever got to play, unfortunately. Because, like, they never remade those games for, like, the 8th gen systems or anything. Like, I have an Xbox 360, I could probably get, like, a digital version of some kind of Midnight Club on the 360, as far as I know. But, yeah. I like to get my games physically, and yeah, I don't play my 360 for shit anymore, so yeah. Like, I am playing GTA 5 on 360 recently, but I haven't touched it for like months before that. not something I'd do anytime recently, at least, or anytime soon. But yeah. Contracts. There's apparently 6 contracts at launch, and apparently there's going to be 2 more contracts in the drip feed. So currently you have super dollar deal, bank contract, ECU job, prison contract, agency deal, and the data contract. Maybe I'll test my new ZR350 I got on a test track at some point, don't know. But yeah, there's a repair and mod business, which I haven't really got to show yet, where you'll occasionally be taxed with repairing and modifying customer cars. And then you can then choose to deliver modified cars back to customer, or send hired staff to do delivery. So I imagine the hired staff, like I mentioned earlier, the hired staff probably gives you some passive options for the business, whereas otherwise it can be an active business. So yeah, it seems kind of passive and active. Like, it's more active than a nightclub, for example, but I feel it's kind of like the biker and bunker businesses, where the activeness is kind of completely optional in that kind of sense. Or for the most part, it's completely optional to do active, unless you're like selling, you have to actively sell. Selling isn't like passive at all on any business. But yeah, there's a lot of passive elements, like with biker and bunker in particular. But not as passive as probably the nightclub, to say the least. At least according to the description on the Rockstar, like, patch notes for the update. Exotic exports. After completing a contract, you can find a list of exotic export vehicles on a chalkboard. You must steal cars also on the board free mode over into Santos partner to earn rewards. So yeah, I can't really show off the exports because I want to do the robberies on another stream, because this one's already like 2-3 hours of all the hanging around and messing around on like the track and stuff. Might do like a street race, maybe even a pursuit race, maybe sometime on this stream, but yeah. That might be the only other kind of stuff I might do for the stream after I'm done going over like the patch note kind of stuff and whatnot. So exotic exports is kind of like the Simeon stuff, I imagine, where you find the vehicles on the street and stuff. But I feel it would probably be in like random events, because I think I saw that there's like DLC vehicles in the mix, whereas Simeons are all vehicles you find like in the normal traffic, for example. So yeah, I wouldn't doubt that the exotic exports is kind of like a huge random event kind of thing. And random events aren't known for being all that great to spawn in GTA Online and whatnot. Random events don't spawn the greatest, to say the least. So if it is like a random event kind of thing that happens sometimes, then yeah, that sucks. So we know about the 10 new vehicles. While I'm here, I guess I'll kind of show off the track wheels, I guess. Because I didn't really show them, I kind of went in the category a bit. Like, obviously I went with the sport chrome rims, because it's a sport car. And plus the chrome rims are free as long as you do the like challenges for them. But yeah, there's no chrome options for tracks, so no matter what, you have to always pay for the track rims, it seems. For some reason, I don't do the chrome rims anymore, which sucks. Like, they could add, like, new, like, awards and, like, challenges kind of to go for to get the chrome rims free if they did want to do chrome rims for some of this stuff. But yeah. But yeah, there's 10 at default, and then you have to unlock them with reputation. Up to reputation 100 you have to get for the last of the rims. Again, like I said, it sucks that you have to unlock them. I wish it was like the arena where you could pay it more of a premium and unlock it early. Not to unlock it early, but to buy it early for the vehicle you want, and then if you take it off, you have to get it again and whatnot. So I feel the arena did better in that regard, at least when you buy it at more of a premium, rather than having to actually unlock them. But yeah, 10 vehicle liveries were added for the Bravado Banshee and then also the Karen Kuruma. So while the Banshee is a vehicle from day one of the game, they actually added new liveries to the original Banshee. And then Karen Kuruma was a vehicle from the 2015 Heist update. That apparently got new liveries as well, so that for some weird reason the Banshee and Kuruma got new liveries. Which at least it's more content for existing vehicles, that's pretty cool. But kind of awkward in my opinion that they'd go back to only 2 vehicles. I don't know, who knows, maybe in Drippy they could go back to other vehicles and give them new liveries. Apparently there's actually a Drippy like livery coming out for the Torador, which I figured I would mention since I actually used the Torador in the live stream, and as I saw you can actually put the Torador in here even though it's weaponized, which is funny. Because when they did the newswire, they said, like, you have to leave your, like, attitude and, like, weaponized vehicles out of the car meet, but certain ones you can put in here. Not all weaponized vehicles, but certain ones, I guess, I would imagine are restricted, obviously. That's kind of funny that certain ones can go in and others can't. Reminds me of how, like, passive mode is supposed to be disabled for weaponized vehicles, yet there's certain weaponized vehicles that can still go in passive mode, I think. So if you have a Banshee or a regular Kuruma, definitely might be worth modifying them again to see their new liveries. Which obviously I'm not going to get those vehicles just to show the liveries and whatnot. And for the Banshee, you might as well just get the 900R, I feel, which already had liveries for a while now. But if you're a big fan of the regular Banshee, then it does have liveries, which is so cool. Which is pretty cool in my opinion. But yeah, new low grip tires were added to the game. However, you have to apply those at the mod shop at the LS car meet. So I guess they're only in the LS car meet. You can't do it in your like auto shop, even unfortunately. And yeah, as you can see when I was testing the other players, Jester RR or whatever, when they add a low tire grip, basically it makes it where they drift easier, but at the same time you have to sacrifice your bulletproof tires, unfortunately, so not really a good trade-off in my opinion. Unless you don't plan to use a vehicle outside at all, and it's size for just getting to the car meet. So in my opinion, the low grip tires are not that great. Obviously for some people who love drifting, it's amazing, the low grip tires, I'm sure. But having to get rid of the bulletproof tires, you can't have bulletproof tires and the low grip tires. From what I've heard, that really sucks. Over 200 items of clothing were added for both male and female characters, so that over 200 includes both genders. So obviously it's going to be less than 200 for each, for male and female. And a majority of the clothing is for the reputation system, as you would probably expect. A new hairstyle was added apparently, one for male and one for female. Afro faded for male and then regular Afro for female, apparently. So I guess I'll go to check that out, actually. Because apparently there's a new haircut. Probably not going to put it on my character. I like my Impotent Rage one. Yeah, I think I have an Impotent Rage. Yeah, I think I have an Impotent, like, Rage haircut. From, like, the collectible thing or something. So I'll probably just go to a random barber. I'm not going to go to my casino one to get it free, because I'm not going to get the Afro at all, the faded Afro. Alright, so let's see the new faded Afro, because I have a male character. I have a second character that is female, but I'm not going to go on my second character just to show one little haircut, and then all the other like, clothing, whatever. So yeah, Afro faded. Oh, actually I don't have the Impotent Rage one, apparently. I guess I looked at it and didn't want it, I guess. So I guess I went with that one. But yeah, Afro faded. Really ugly haircut in my opinion.
Come back anytime.
I mean, but it all depends on the character, I guess. And the person who's playing as said character. Already talked about the media sticks earlier. A new daily collectible has been added to GTA Online, tracked in daily collectible section. I looked there earlier, but I don't think I saw a daily collectible at all. Like, it still just shows treasure chests for me, so I don't know what the daily collectible is. If I remember from... God damn, it's fucking throat, damn it. Bro, no, Pavel. It's not heroic at all to tell me to destroy someone's equipment when I'm clearly not going to. But yeah, if I remember from the Rockstar Newswire, they said something about like a daily collectible that will be coming out, but isn't out currently. So that's probably what that's about, because it doesn't seem to show a new one. Because like I said, it doesn't seem to show a new one at all. Several new Pause Mini awards have been added to GTA Online. So like I'll have the recent DLCs, just like a lot of other recent DLCs, we have new awards. I think I got one of them at least. Alice Carmi, visit it for the first time, just a one-time only platinum. There's no like multiple ones like with this one, like with these ones. They have the different like levels and whatnot. Silver is reach level 25. Gold could be like 50 and then platinum 100, I would imagine. For that reputation system. 1-5 sprints for bronze, and then more for other ones. 1-5 races in the sprint race series. 5 in pursuit. Drive one test ride for 30 minutes inside the test track. Interesting. Special delivery. Successfully mod and deliver 5 vehicles from your auto shop, aka part of the business aspect of it. Car exporter, deliver 10 exotic export vehicles. And I think 10 might be an entire list if I saw it. There might be 5 on both sides of the chalkboard for 10 total for one day leaving of the exotic exports. Pro car exporter, deliver all 10 in a single day. Ground work, complete 5 plane work missions. As a leader, as part of a contract. Complete the bank contract as a leader to earn a one-time bonus of 75,000. Same with that one. Alright, so you can get an additional one-time bonus of 75,000 for all the different bank jobs, which is nice. Some monetary awards, it's definitely quite appreciated for sure. And then complete 5 contracts for KDJ and Santa for bronze. So definitely the best awards would definitely be the ones that give you some actual money. 150. You can make 450,000 from these awards, actually. That's pretty decent. Not as decent as the money that can be made from the... Not as decent as the money that can be made from the Diamond Casino and Resort awards from the casino story missions, but still. 450,000's pretty decent.
Hey, you busy? We got our first customer's car back at the auto shop. They got a list of shit they want done, so take a look when you get back.
Okay, I might do that actually.
Word of mouth gonna spread quick in this town.
Might actually be doing that for sure. Uh-oh. So you can do all kinds of different, modifications that they don't request. And you have the chance of getting either more or less. That's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting dynamic to include in that, I suppose. Okay, checklist, service, respray, performance by work wheels. So yeah, just like import export where you have these different, just like the import export update where you have all these different categories to work for and whatnot. Okay, olive green. Why olive green? Are they trying to make this a military looking vehicle with this olive green or something? I'm confused. Man, that's kind of ugly, I feel. EMS upgrade level 2, street brakes, turbo tuning. You could probably do the higher up ones for all I know and be probably fine, but I don't want to take the chance on it necessarily. And actually, all these modifications seem to be free for these vehicles, just like with import-export again. Rear bumper, diffuser, tow hook. Carbon hood. Cage, roll cage, and chassis upgrade. New wheels. Okay, what kind though? Okay, there. Oh, Jefe. Or Hefe, whatever. Okay, no color, I guess. Okay, maybe I don't want anything else. Oh, 35,000. Okay, yes, so it's like import-export, where there's the one thing. Okay, so yeah, you can either do it passive with the staff member, or you can do it yourself. I'll do it myself, why not? Payment 25,000, what? I had to pay 35,000 for the modifications, no? Bonus, huh? Okay, I'll try to drive this carefully, which should be pretty easy, I imagine. Unless for some reason they deliberately make the traffic go all ham or haywire or something. Should have seen what vehicle that was. I didn't really see. You get less than double the money you get. 60,000 is actually not bad, considering all that little amount of time I had to spend. That's a pretty decent bit of money for the little time you gotta spend for that, I feel. And effort as well. And again, you can even have your, like, staff do it as well for, like, a reduced amount, I believe. So that's pretty cool. There's actually new business in this game. There hasn't been new business since the Literally After Hours update. Which was, like, which After Hours was, like, mid to late 2018. So yeah, it's been, like, 3 years since we got a new business. But yeah. There's apparently a new option for vehicle stancing with the new DLC vehicles. So the 17 Los Santos tuner vehicles get the vehicle stancing option. So actually, let me recall my ZR350, I guess. Here it is. Seems they added a hydraulic one, unless the hydraulic one has been in since like Benny's was first started or something. Default, lowered. Oh, yo, that's pretty cool. Okay. So you can lower your vehicle even further, which is pretty cool. Not sure what benefit much to ask, because I'm not too this car person again, but still. And yeah, a new hydraulics option has been added to the interaction menu to adjust hydraulics of personal vehicle. So if I wanted to call a lowrider, I could do that, but I kind of already showed it with the vehicle menu, so I'm not going to really care to do that. Off, all, front, rear. So that's cool that you can remote control your hydraulics now as well for Benny's vehicles. And then there's a new vehicle roof option for the interaction menu that allows players to put personal vehicle roofs up or down if it's a convertible. So I guess there's now remote control options for the convertibles, which is cool, because usually you have to like hold right, I think, when you're in a vehicle in a convertible, and now you can do it from remote control. Which actually you can see that here too, in the vehicle roof. So some cool new quality of life, like vehicle management kind of options. Oh, the headlights are inside the vehicle. That's interesting. I don't think I even noticed that. I don't know. But yeah, I might have went over all the worthy stuff mentioned in the patch notes, since yeah, after the vehicle roofing I went over. After the vehicle roofing I went over, it's all just like fixes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all primarily fixes after what I already went for with the patch notes. I guess I'm all done with the patch notes now. So that means I'm almost done in terms of this live stream, I suppose. But yeah, it's kind of a passive version of the import-export, which seems pretty cool for that business, since I had to deposit the 60k again. Okay, DualShock 4 battery running low, that kind of sucks, but whatever. Let's see. I want to try to do a street race, I think, to kind of start going towards that challenge. So I might do a street race and kind of be done with the stream, maybe even do a pursuit if I want to. Okay, sweet, you don't have to do the default free laps, you can just do one. And yeah, you can do non-contacts if you want. Can't change the class, you have to use tuners. So I guess there is a purpose to own at least one vehicle from the new vehicles, because I don't necessarily think any of the old vehicles could count under tuners, obviously. Yeah, on auto invite, kill matched. I'll probably just let one, maybe two at most be in here so that I can hopefully have a guaranteed chance of getting top 3. That's assuming it counts if it's a 2 or 3 player. I don't know if you need at least 4 players for it to count towards 3 days of getting top 3 in a street race. I don't know if it would really keep track of like the amount of players you're playing with. And like disqualify to run. Like they must have known what they were doing when they did top 3 when it's a 2-player minimum job, I would imagine. Okay, if one person joined, that'd be great. God damn, I hate how my throat can just randomly fuck up, man. Shit. What, no one's trying to get the prize vehicle right now? Like, are you serious? Like, no one's actually trying to get the prize vehicle right now? It's gay. Probably should turn that on, because then other types of things could have worked as well. Meant to do that at the beginning, but yeah. Boy, no one gonna join, like I swear. Cause I want that prize, right? Damn it. But yeah, at least there is an incentive for the new tuners, since they seem to be the only vehicles that can be used in these like new races. So that's something. So at least there is incentive for at least one of the vehicles. Curious to see which one would be the best performing when roughly 1322 tests it all and whatnot. Because obviously that stuff obviously probably takes a while. Come on, man. No one's gonna join my street race. God damn it. I might give it another couple minutes, and if not, then I'll probably end the stream. Except there is kind of a secret little addition I want to kind of show off, actually, and that wasn't even mentioned in the patch notes. And I think it's completely unintentional, unfortunately, but kind of useful as well. Man, come on, man. There's plenty of time to still go for the prize ride at least, so that's good. So I want to get that Remus, I feel. I might as well. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna want to sit in these lobbies for people just not joining shit, no, actually. I'm even in a assisted impartial lobby right now, I'm pretty sure, as well, because usually... Well, no, before Cayo Perico used to be in free and assisted for the most part. With Cayo Perico, obviously I'm mainly in assisted impartial again now, like I used to be years back and whatnot. So, a little over a minute I'll give it, and then if not, then I guess I'll think of some other things. Maybe even test my vehicle in the test track for the ZR350, because I actually still haven't took it to the test track yet. Hell, maybe I'll even go in a public lobby to try to see other people's vehicles and whatnot. Alright, a little under half a minute I'll give it here. Alright, 15 seconds. Alright, guess I'll do that off stream or on another one then. But yeah, there is something pretty interesting I want to show off of the personal aircrafts, actually. I guess I'll do that before. So, you may not believe it, but personal aircrafts actually got a significant buff. And it wasn't even mentioned on the patch notes. I feel the buff to the, personal aircrafts is completely unintentional. So expect this to possibly be patched in the future, unfortunately. But right now, apparently, personal aircrafts are actually like personal vehicles right now. They actually like spawn right next to you, which is weird. I don't think it's an intentional change, again, because they didn't mention it in the patch notes. So yeah, maybe they messed something up with the personal aircraft stuff. For some reason, they act like traditional personal vehicles. Even if you spawn a giant-ass volatile or bombushka, or especially the Alkanos, they'll spawn literally right next to you. It's hilarious. Let me show it off with the most hilarious example, the Alkanos. Oh, where is it? Oh! But yeah, as you can see, for some reason personal aircraft spawn like literally right next to you like a personal vehicle with this update. It's so interesting but cool at the same time. Honestly, I kind of wish they always would. I honestly kind of wish they'd go that route and do that in the future. Like, I hope it's intentional, aside for large aircraft.
Okay.
Like, it's horrible for large aircraft like the Alkanos, the Bombushka, Volatile, stuff like that. And yeah, unfortunately I gotta wait the 5 minutes. But stuff like helicopters, like the Annihilator Stealth, small aircraft like the LC-1, the Tula with like VTOL capabilities. Literally, almost anything has a lot better spawn convenience that can actually be used quite efficiently. As long as you're in a pretty good spot for the vehicle, you might as well spawn one. Oh shit. But yeah, that's a little interesting thing that got changed with this update, whether intentional or not. Which, like I mentioned, I don't think it's intentional, because even large aircraft spawn next to you. Which should not happen, because it should spawn on like a proper runway or something. In my opinion, it would be great if they do that kind of spawn convenience for the small and medium aircrafts, maybe, and then the large ones like Volatile, Bombushka, the Alkanost, any sort of super large aircraft like that, they should spawn in like the traditional spawn locations. That's some very huge spawn convenience. But on the other hand, it's going to make jets more of a problem, as if jets already weren't that huge of a problem. Hydras and lasers might become the new Mark IIs for all I know. Yeah, Hydras and lasers could literally become the new Mark II if you have it set to a personal aircraft. Yeah, that's only for personal aircraft. I'm pretty sure Pegasus aircraft spawn as a normal Pegasus vehicle does, obviously. I think I'll try it with something else as well once the cooldown goes away. That's hilarious. Fucking good luck with the new spawn convenience getting the Alkanost to not explode itself, I suppose. Yeah, like good luck spawning Alkanost properly with the new spawn convenience. Like, that's a really good mistake, like 95% of the times, I feel. Well, like 5% of the times the spawn convenience isn't going to be all that great. Then again, civilian vehicles can be super annoying when it comes to taking off aircraft, so maybe it's not good for planes at all. Maybe it should be more of a helicopter thing if it was kind of intentional. I mean, I don't know. I don't see how they could do this by complete accident. But yeah. And they didn't mention it in the patch notes, so I don't really feel it's intentional. But it's hilarious that you can literally spawn any sort of aircraft right next to you. I really hope they keep it, at least for the vehicles, that it can function with properly. And maybe not with jets as well, with like the overpowered explosive cannons, because that would be ridiculous. Like I said, it could be the new like Mark II oppressors of the Hydra and laser with the new spawn convenience. I wouldn't be surprised if people are creeping even more with those vehicles now. Oh, if you're not a huge fan of the Sparrow with its spawn convenience, you could actually spawn a Sea Sparrow next to you now, and that's pretty cool. Sea Sparrow could obviously have some advantages that the regular one doesn't, for example. What I'm basically saying is these pocket aircraft, or whatever you want to call it, I believe I got that term from Project Homosexuality. These pocket aircrafts have a whole fuck ton of potential, I imagine. So definitely take advantage of it while it lasts, if it doesn't last for the whole entire DLC, for example. I could totally see them hotfixing this and then changing it back to normal or something. Like, they might not even need to do a whole different, like, update. They might just be able to hotfix it, and of course they can do, like, another, like, downloadable update for just simple bug fixes like they've done before. So let's see, what do I want to try spawning now? Definitely not huge as a jet like last time, that's for sure. see. What should I try to do? I want to try to make it something ridiculous. That probably shouldn't be spawning here. So like a helicopter, that wouldn't be too exciting. Tool is part plane. Pyro can take off pretty instantly. In a jet and all. This could help with losing. Yeah, this could help with losing wanted levels easier. Like you might actually be able to call up an Akula right next to your feet, or an Annihilator Stealth next to your feet, and you could actually get down to a 2-star wanted level easier. And so that's a pro to the pocket aircrafts and being able to put an aircraft literally next to your feet now. For some reason. Again, I don't feel it's intentional though, because it's not in the patch notes, but who knows? Maybe it was intentional, maybe they just forgot to put in the patch notes, but it was fully intentional, who knows? Screw it. I'm gonna do the Starling, I guess, why not? Okay, let's see how this spawns. Oh, sweet. I love that they spawn next to your feet now. But like I said, it could make jets a way huger problem, unfortunately. For those who get griefed by this constantly. For any reason. Alright, I think I'm done fucking around with the aircraft, so I just wanted to show it off that apparently aircrafts now spawn by your feet, like a personal vehicle now for some reason. Whether intentional or not. Whether it was a like straight up glitch that happened with this update where these vehicles spawn on foot now. Or if it was fully intentional and they just forgot to put it in the patch notes or something. So definitely make sure you take advantage of it if it doesn't last much longer. This could be great for grinding for sure. It could definitely mean some new grinding potential for sure. Oh my god. Oh. That's probably my fault, obviously. Plus I'm not too familiar with the Starling. I know obviously that's the jet boost. And its tiny ass propeller. Come on, no. Fuck. It's my pyro on fire. Looks like it might be. I mean, not pyro, but LF-22 Starling. Guess I'll be slowly going with the propeller here then. Just something really fun, cool, and interesting. One I really wanted to show off though. Obviously, it has nothing to do with tuners and stuff, but I mean, it happened in this update, so might as well talk about it. Right, I think the last thing I was going to do kind of was just use this in the test track. I'm not used to having a secure serve right above the last car me because it wasn't in secure serve before. Stupid fucking throw of mine, god damn it, man, I swear. Alright, hey, let's go. Okay, I'm assuming the other vehicles were already, like, modified with engine upgrades and stuff. If I got a very similar personal best, so it seems that the test drive vehicles do have their performance upgrades like I expected, so that's good to know. That's most definitely the case. Okay, that's right, I own the vehicle, so I can exit as well. But yeah. But yeah, I think that's finally going to be it for this stream here. I think I covered practically everything that was worth covering on the first day, I feel. Obviously, aside from modifying every single vehicle, I didn't... First of all, I only had like 11 million, so I can like own all the vehicles at once for the 10 I released today, and modify them and everything. Two, I don't even want all the vehicles from the tuners, at least for now. I want to see how they perform from Trophy 132 first. And I'm kind of in the process of rehashing my garages, because like I said, I finally have all the weaponized vehicles, at least one version of each weaponized vehicle. And then I have all the Pegasus vehicles. I want to get all the Benny's vehicles, and then I might be going for like any sort of other civilian vehicle that I might want. So yeah, I'm in the process of rehashing my garages. So I don't really know much of what I would want and what I wouldn't want and whatnot. But yeah, finally at the point where I kind of have nothing much but regular vehicles to purchase, not really any weaponized stuff. I have all the weaponized stuff now, aside for multiple versions of like the arena ones, for example, and then I have like a Mark II with explosive cans, and then a Mark II with like the homing missiles, for example. But yeah. Next stream, I don't think anything new was added with Red Dead Online. I think Red Dead Online is all the same stuff still. Which makes sense, because obviously they did the DLC for GTA on Tuesday. I think all event weeks will be happening on Thursday though, so it might be like 9 days till we get a GTA event week. Red Dead, I might do a miscellaneous like Red Dead stream, doing some of the like 3-part robbery stuff for Red Dead in particular. So possibly look out for a stream going over the 3-part missions for Red Dead, or at least one of them. Maybe all of them though. Plus maybe the couple of different missions I didn't get to do too. Okay, I did want to do that race, but I'm not going to like let someone else be host and let them invite as many people as they want and whatnot. But yeah, that's a stream to possibly look out for. And then I might do my traditional like leak video that I do, going over like different leaks with the update. Like I did for Cayo Perico Heist, and then a lot of updates before that. I tend to do a video going over different leaks and whatnot, that different leakers show off and whatnot, and discuss them and whatnot. And yeah, I know I haven't done much video content aside for like Newswire stuff for like the last like few months, just a few months. Reason being is I was doing Cayo Perico Heists, obviously. I wanted to finish my Weaponized Vehicle Collection and Pegasus Vehicle Collection. So I kind of made Cayo Perico Heist a huge like video break, so I didn't want to do a lot of videos around that time, because I was focused on making progress in the game. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff could possibly be happening on the channel for videos again, because I might want to go all hardcore with videos and I have all the most useful investments in the game for the most part. Really can't think of anything else I could think of here. So that will finally be it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed.